Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into something maybe a bit unexpected, actually. Aquarium backdrops.
Right. Seems straightforward, maybe?
Yeah, you might think, okay, fish tank backgrounds, what's the big deal? But honestly, what we dug up from the research
Yeah.
is pretty eye-opening.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole thing started for me just recently. I was in a couple of these, higher-end aquarium shops.
Okay.
And I kept noticing these tanks that they looked incredibly bespoke. Like they were built right into the wall.
Seamless.
Exactly. And they had these like intricate tile patterns or even what looked like tiny sculpted landscapes behind the fish.
So very designed, very integrated looking.
Totally. I absolutely thought, wow, these must be custom jobs.
Yeah.
Something super expensive, maybe architect design.
Makes sense.
But here's the kicker. Those amazing tiles, those landscapes, they were just background covers, prints, essentially.
Okay.
Well,
So an illusion.
A really good one.
Yeah.
Seriously, from across the room, you'd swear it was 3D, real texture. But get up close, and nope, flat image. Quite the trick.
And that visual trick, that's where it starts to get really interesting beyond just the aesthetics.
Ooh.
Because what seems like just decoration or fooling our eyes, it can actually have a much bigger impact, a tangible one.
Tangible how?
Yeah.
You mean on the fish themselves, not just on how the tank looks to us.
Exactly. It's not just about human perception. These backdrops, they can influence the actual creatures living inside, sometimes in really profound ways.
Okay, so not just fooling the eye then.
Yeah.
What kind of impact are we talking about? Like, does it just change their behavior a little, or is it something deeper?
It can be quite fundamental, actually. It's pretty compelling when you see how something as, well, seemingly simple as a background color can trigger measurable biological responses.
Biological, wow.
Yeah. And if you look at the bigger picture, there's actually published research specifically on betta fish, Siamese fighting fish.
Oh, right, betas.
Yeah.
What did the research find?
Well, these studies, they're not brand new, but still relevant. They found that a blue background, it had a significant positive impact on their breeding rates.
Really?
Yeah.
Blue, compared to other colors?
Compared to their colors, yeah. Significantly higher breeding success with blue.
Huh. That's very specific.
Yeah.
Why blue, though? Is there a theory?
That's the key question, right? And the researchers looked into that. The main idea, the hypothesis, points to a couple of things.
Okay.
First, blue can sort of mimic parts of their natural environment. Deeper water, maybe certain lighting conditions. This can create a feeling of security, less stress for the fish.
Okay. Less stress equals better health?
Yeah.
Maybe more inclined to breed.
Precisely. Lower stress is huge for overall health and reproductive success. And second, there's the light itself. Blue light wavelengths penetrate water differently, might signal optimal conditions, maybe time of day, related to spawning in their natural habitat.
So it's like a biological cue, not just a color preference.
Exactly. It seems to be a physiological response. Their bodies are reacting to the color as an environmental signal for well-being and reproduction.
Wow. So these backdrops, they're not just decor at all. They're actively shaping the fish's lives.
Right.
Biologically. Stress, breeding,
Yeah.
health, the works.
That's it, exactly. It really underlines that aesthetics in an environment are rarely just aesthetics. They act as, well, powerful environmental cues or forces.
Right.
And that betta fish research, the blue background thing, it's just a fantastic, concrete example of how one seemingly minor detail can have a really significant, measurable biological effect.
Yep.
It's a good reminder of how tuned in organisms are to their surroundings.
Okay, so here's something for you, the listener, to maybe think about.
Yeah.
We just heard how an aquarium backdrop, just one piece of the environment, can deeply affect fish, right down to their breeding success.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other, maybe subtle environmental factors that we barely notice, what might they be quietly doing to us? Shaping our mood, our behavior, maybe even our productivity in the rooms and spaces we use every single day, without us even realizing it. Something to chew on.